If you've been on social media at all lately, you've probably seen an ad for a viral pool product that promises to give you crystal clear water just by adding a couple of scoops of it to your pool every week or two. I'm not reviewing any specific product today, and I'm certainly not calling out any particular company. I just want to use that as an opportunity to explain something that every pool owner should know before they add any chemical to their pool. What's actually in it? Because when you start to look at the ingredients behind some of these all-in-one products, you'll often find they contain categories of pool chemicals that have been around for years. None of these are new or magic, and all of them have legitimate uses if you understand what they do. Let's start with oxidizers because that is the main ingredient in most of those viral products that I'm referring to. This one is an oxidizer made by a company called AquaDoc. No, they didn't sponsor the video. I didn't even ask them to because I didn't want it turning into some sort of damn commercial. I'm simply using it as an example because when they market it, it's clear about what it is. It's an oxidizer, that's it. Its job is to break down organic contaminants like body oils, sunscreen, lotions, and other waste that builds up in the water over time. And oxidizers can help support clearer, cleaner looking water. But here's the important part. It doesn't replace proper sanitation, maintaining your chlorine level, and it definitely doesn't replace testing your water or balancing your water chemistry. It's simply one tool that serves a specific purpose, which is exactly why I used it as an example. Because when a product clearly tells you what it does, it's much easier to decide if your pool actually needs it or not. So an oxidizer, like the one I just showed you, made from the same chemical, potassium peroxy monosulfate, is the main ingredient in most of those viral pool products I'm talking about. But they contain more than just an oxidizer. They also contain other ingredients like copper, for instance. Now let's talk about copper. This is a solar pool ionizer. Again, no sponsorship here. It's made by a company called Aquastrong. I'm only using it because it openly tells you exactly what it's doing. It adds copper ions to the water. Copper has been used for algae control for a very long time, and it's a legitimate tool. But it's not a miracle cure and it's not a complete water care system. And it's important to understand that whenever you're using copper, whether it be through a solar pool ionizer or an algaecide or an all-in-one pool care product, that you're adding copper to the water. That's not necessarily good or bad, but it is something you should understand before you do it. If copper levels become excessive or water chemistry isn't properly maintained, copper can contribute to staining or other unwanted side effects. Every chemical or additive has benefits, limitations, and potential trade-offs. The key is understanding what those things are before you start adding things to your pool. Two more chemicals that are commonly found in these products are clarifiers and scale inhibitors, and the same logic is going to apply to them. Clarifiers can be useful when you have very fine particles suspended in the water that your filter struggles to catch. They help those particles group together so that the filter can trap them more easily. But they won't kill algae, they won't replace sanitizer, and they won't solve any underlying water chemistry problems. Sometimes cloudy water is a symptom of another issue that needs to be addressed first. Scale inhibitors can also be useful under certain circumstances, but again, they're designed to address specific conditions. They're not a substitute for understanding your water chemistry. And that's my point. One thing that pool owners often overlook with those all-in-one products is that you're often adding several different chemical categories at the same time. You may be adding chemicals that your pool doesn't actually need. And every time you're adding something to water, you're changing the chemistry. The more products you add, the more important it becomes to understand what each one is doing. I've been taking care of my pool for a very long time, and I've learned the hard way that most of the pool's problems aren't caused by not having enough products. They're usually caused by not understanding your water chemistry in the first place. The point isn't whether the viral scoop works or not. The point is that every pool chemical should be evaluated the same way. Ask yourself these things. What problem am I trying to solve? What ingredient is actually solving the problem? What else am I adding to my water at the same time? And lastly, do I actually need this based on my current water conditions? The most important tool in your pool shed is not a viral scoop or a magic cure. It's a reliable test kit and the knowledge to understand what those results mean. Because once you understand your water, you stop chasing miracle products and start solving problems. If you found this video helpful, then hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing for more educational pool content. Like I said earlier, nothing about this video was sponsored. I will have some links down in the description, maybe throughout the video, that if you shop from them, they do help the channel at no extra cost to you. That's how we keep it going. As always, thanks for watching Clearwater Chronicles, and remember, belly flops build character.